America's Court with Judge Ross.
Your Honor, the real reason I was fired was because I refused to wear an excessively tight uniform, which she watched me put on and refused to leave the room.
What did the uniform consist of?
It was khaki pants, and it was a white shirt with the name of my business on it.
Skin-tight white shirt.
Skin-tight white shirt.
Skin-tight. It was like being wrapped in saran wrap, Your Honor.
The whole purpose behind law is to right wrong. I want justice to be something that isn't this foreign concept.
Justice knows no boundaries. The truth will be heard. Fair, firm, compassionate. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. College student John Lawson alleges his former boss wrongfully terminated and sexually harassed him while he worked as a pizza delivery driver. Mr. Lawson is suing for $7,500. Pizza parlor owner Deborah Rapp says the plaintiff was habitually late and was ultimately fired for insubordination. She is countersuing in the amount of $250.
All rise, remain standing, and come to order. Your Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Deputy Thomas. All right, this is the case of John Lawson. Mr. Lawson, I understand you are suing Deborah Rapp for $7,500, which includes unpaid wages and also claims of sexual harassment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Rapp, you are countersuing Mr. Lawson for $250 over cell phone charges. Is that the understanding here?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson, tell me your story, sir.
I was the pizza delivery boy, the primary delivery boy for her pizza store.
Other than you, how many other people worked the shift?
It was just us. It was Deborah. Deborah made the pizzas. Her husband, Tom, took the orders, and I just delivered the pizzas.
So this is a pretty small operation, Ms. Rapp.
Yes.
What made you decide to hire Mr. Lawson?
I hired him because I felt bad for him. He said he was a college student. He was living at home with his mother. He didn't even have a cell phone, so I said, I will let you use our company cell phone.
Sure.
So that way, in case I need to get a hold of you, then I can get a hold of you. I told him that texts were not included in this plan.
Meaning that?
I have the bill right here in front of me.
Let's take a look at that. All right. So,
Any other evidence just to give the judge?
No, that's it.
if Mr. Lawson had phone calls coming to that phone, where did the text come from?
I don't know. I asked him not to text because I get charged per text. He made over 2,000 texts that came to about $300 worth of text, and then streaming video of another $200, so it was $500 total.
Let me make sure I'm hearing correctly.
Okay.
Within a 1 month period,
Yes.
he sent 2,000 texts and streaming video?
Yes.
Your Honor, the real reason I was fired was because I refused to wear an excessively tight uniform, which she watched me put on and refused to leave the room. It had nothing to do with the text messages.
Oh, see, now this is getting a little spicy. All right, so let's rewind. Miss Rapp, tell me about this uniform.
It was khaki pants, and it was a white shirt with the name of my business on it.
All right, and so...
Skin-tight white shirt.
Skin-tight white shirt.
Skin-tight. It was like being wrapped in saran wrap, Your Honor.
I had just gotten... gotten the uniform.
Miss Rapp, okay, so khaki pants. What kind of pants are you wearing now, Mr. Lawson?
Khaki pants, but as you can see, Your Honor, these fit.
All right, so then if you already had khaki pants, are you saying that there was something wrong with the pants?
No. I could have simply worn my own. She insisted that I wore that specific outfit, and I did ask her to leave the room.
Wait, when we're talking about an outfit, khaki pants are pretty neutral. Did you order the pants for him as well?
I did order the pants for him as well.
Were the pants the right size?
The pants did fit a little tight, but he didn't even give me...
Who ordered the pants?
I ordered the pants in the size that he told me to get.
Why are you ordering tight pants for your male employee?
I didn't order them tight on purpose. I asked him what his size was, and I ordered it in the size that he asked me to get.
Did you make him try on the pants in front of you?
No. What happened was I started to walk out of the room, and he started to take his clothes off, and all I could do was just, like, quick turn around because I was embarrassed. I was like, wait a minute.
Hold on. Where is Mr. Rapp at this point?
Mr. Rapp was in the back room right behind the room we were in.
All right. Is it fair to say that the pants were tight?
The pants were a little tight, and I was about to offer him to get him new pants, and I agreed. I said, yeah, I pulled on his waistband, And I said, yeah, they do seem like they're a little tight.
Why do you need to pull on his waistband
Because-
to see if pants are tight or not?
Because they looked like they fit, and then I said, well, let me see, and I said, no, they are a little tight. You're right. I'm sorry about that.
Now let's talk about
And
was it a shirt or was it a T-shirt?
It was a collared T-shirt.
How did the shirt fit, Mr. Lawson?
Just as tight as the pants, if not tighter, Your Honor. And if you didn't notice, she was walking out of the room. Why did she stop walking out of the room?
Okay, well, so I used to sell clothes prior to this legal thing. And I'm looking at you, you're about, what, 5'11", 6 feet? All right, and so I'm looking at a waist of about a 30, 31, 32?
Yep.
So somewhere between the 30 and the 32, and you look like you're probably about a medium long.
You are dead on.
All right, so I'm good at what I do.
When America's Court returns.
Because of his long arms, he would probably need a large.
All right.
What size was the shirt, Mr. Lawson?
It was a extra small.
It was.
And this is America's Court with Judge Ross. We're back with the case of John Lawson, who is suing his former employer, Deborah Rapp, for wrongful termination and sexual harassment.
So he clearly would need, at a minimum, because of his long arms, he would probably need a large.
All right.
What size was the shirt, Mr. Lawson?
It was a extra small.
It was. He's making this up. He's making. I
don't believe that.
I
Judging by
ordered
the
a
way you
large
You could
shirt.
not have put on.
All right, it was probably a small, but it felt like an extra small, especially with somebody's eyes peering all over
right,
me while
fair
I'm trying
enough.
to get
What
changed.
size did you recall ordering for him?
Sir, I ordered him the 32 pants, and I ordered him the large shirt. I don't know if they were made small, but I ordered him the correct size. But before I even had the opportunity to say, okay, I'll get you another uniform, he was already like yelling at me about, oh, I didn't make these phone calls, and he was like getting very irate with me. And I told him, I'm just trying to talk with you calmly.
Wait a minute, we're mixing two different issues.
Because
we're talking
this
about,
was happening at the same
Stay
time.
with me, stay with me.
Okay.
We're talking about clothes and the phone. It's clear to me, just by his own admission, that he was using the streaming video, that
Right.
he was taking advantage of the phone. So that's an easy case for me to resolve. The issue that I have is when you told her, just by looking and both communicating, that the clothing was too small, what was Miss Rapp's response?
Well, prior to that, she had made a few comments about my package just before she was checking to see if it all fit right.
What do you mean she made some comments
about
about
She was checking me out the whole time. She
Well,
was like,
what comments did she make about
she was like, oh, does everything fit in there? And I was like,
And any other comments, sir?
then she came right over after that and tugged on the pants.
All right. Other than that one occasion where she made that
No,
comment.
she's made several other comments under her breath.
What other comments did she make to you, sir?
She always tells me how cute she thinks I am when I come in. She smacks my bottom and tells me that we're a team like football players. When I'm trying to get ready for a delivery, I'm getting my pizzas ready, I felt her hand brush on my back several times when she's walking by. That's not necessary. It's a workplace, and I would appreciate to be treated like a professional.
Ms. Rapp, did you do those things?
No, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Did you ever put your hands on them?
The only time I ever did was when he tried on the pants, and I kind of pulled on the waistband. I said, yeah, that does feel tight.
Did you ever refer to him as, oh, you're kind of cute?
No, I never told him he was
Lying,
cute. I'm a happily married woman. My husband works right there in the business. I love him very much. I have children that are almost his age. I would never do such a thing.
You never patted him
No,
on the butt saying
he's
team
making
player?
this up because he wants to get money.
Sir, you are suing for $250 with respect to unpaid wages. And I take it that Ms. Rapp said, I'm not going to pay you for these wages because I'm going to offset it with the cost of the phone. Given that you were unprofessional with how you used the phone, that is reasonable. So Ms. Rapp's counterclaim for $250, the court is going to grant that amount. If you get a phone for business purposes, you might as well learn now, use it for business only.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is Mr. Lawson entitled to monies that were received that he was entitled to as a result of working? I believe he is. So that $250 that you're owed and the $250 that you're owed, they really cancel each other out. The issue that we have here is the $7,250 for sexual harassment. I believe that there was a situation where you made him uncomfortable in a work environment, ma'am. I believe that you may have swatted him and said we're a team. I believe that. I believe him.
No. He made
and I'm
me
not saying,
uncomfortable when he
interrupt
made
me.
his comment.
Don't interrupt me, ma'am.
Okay.
I believe him. And so I will fine for the plaintiff for $1,000 with respect to the sexual harassment claim.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That is the order. Good luck to you both.
All rise.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $1,000.
I would never do such a thing. I'm very upset about this whole thing.
It was just a very unprofessional situation. I feel like justice was served in this case.
And coming up.